waiting to go live. This is like the ninth game I've broadcast in 3 days.
Called you Trick Hearn of the youth hockey circuit. Trick Hearn.
Who's that?
The Lakers broadcaster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or Vince Scully.
Vince, yeah, Scully.
Vince Scully's the best.
All right, good afternoon, Dan. Hi, Fran. Hi, Jackie. Thanks for joining us. We're about to get underway, about a minute and a half of the warm-up left, and we'll be getting underway here in your Ice Warrior Tournament Championship game. The one game I left my jacket in the car, thinking I was hot this morning at CNA, so I left my jacket in the car, and then now I'm cold.
You got the hoodie though.
I got the hoodie,
And
yes.
You got the beanie. That's the most important.
I got
thing.
the beanie, I got the hoodie.
Beanie is important for bald guys. It's the most important thing.
It is the most important thing is the beanie. All right, so like I said, 30 seconds, we'll start picking up the pucks. This is the championship game against your Las Vegas Ice Warriors playing the Park City Ice Miners. This is the team that we saw yesterday that ended up beating us. But today's a different day, and it's the championship game, and I think we are ready. Afternoon, Beth. Thanks for joining us. But be ready here in a few minutes, about 2 minutes before puck drop. I'm joined by the great Jerry Lopez. Jerry?
Great is a bit of an exaggeration, but thank you. But anyway, for today's game, the last game we had issues with our breakouts and zone entries. If we clean that up today, this will be, it'll be a better game. We also need to our defensive position, especially on the penalty kill, needs to be more sound. And then, of course, the usual formula, our winning formula of getting pucks deep and preventing the odd man rushes. That will be paramount to us being able to win this game. But you know what? Our guys look ready to go, so let's get it on.
Yeah, and just a quick update for yesterday. Dominic Mesa left the game yesterday with a head injury after being hit twice. He did go to the emergency room last night, was checked out and cleared. So the good part, correct. He does not have a concussion, but they are going to rest him one day, which is a smart move. But at least Dominic is okay, and that's good news for everybody who was watching yesterday's game. All right. Ice Warriors are having their final pep talk, and they're about to start here in the championship game of the Vegas Classic tournament. We're at America First Center, formerly Lifeguard Arena, in downtown Henderson, Nevada on Water Street. If you haven't been here, they've actually done a good job of revitalizing this area. It used to be a dump, and now it's kind of trendy. All right, at center, Ian Nixon, coming off of a hat trick yesterday. Now at left winger, Andrew Everett. At right winger is Josh Lopez. And your two defensemen, number 24, Tyler Spencer, and number 12, Justin Robbins. And we're about to be underway. Puck is down. Ice Miners have the puck. They send that, and Everett gets a stick in there to send it the other way. Battling for it. Everett sends it into the corner. Lopez is going to chase after it. Park City gets there first. Everett goes after it behind the net, and Everett gets it. Said, give me that puck. Park City then goes out and grabs it, trying to break out. Christensen with a lot of pressure. Robbins sends it back over towards center ice. Goes back towards Robbins. Robbins going to go behind the net. Robbins sends that forward, able to get it out to Mikado Welsh, who snuck in behind the defense there. Levi Epperson sends it over to Tate Lavelle. Lavelle's going to come chase after it. Park City with it behind the net. On the ice now is going to be Christensen, Mikado Welsh, and Anderson and Epperson. They bring that in. Anderson's going to go after it with the big Utah player on him. That goes behind the net. They tried to wrap around. Epperson able to get it out of the area to Tate Lavelle. And they're going to send that across. That's going to, no icing. They're waving that off. Mikado Welsh. Macho has it. He's battling for it. Utah comes away. Then Futrell comes in and gets the puck. Goes back to Epperson. Sends it back the other way. Utah's going to try to bring it out with a Ethan Smith coming on the ice and able to send the puck back in the offensive zone. Utah with the puck behind the net. Utah looking for the pass. They send that towards Anderson. Anderson sends it out of the zone, and Smith goes and takes it. Nixon on the ice now as well. And that puck goes just right of Ethan Erdman, who is our goalie in net. Anderson goes after it. Anderson's knocking that kid off the puck. Gets sent back over towards Epperson. Epperson has it. Gets it over to Futrell. Goes back towards Epperson. Epperson sends it to Anderson. Back to Epperson. Sends that forward to Futrell. Futrell has it. Futrell's going to get it in the corner. He's tied up, but Everett's going to get to the puck first. Everett drops it back to Futrell. Futrell's going to take a shot and glove save. 11:09 in the first.
I like the effort.
As I mentioned, our goalie is Ethan Erdman. Calvin Christensen gets that back to TJ Hammond. Hammond's going to chase after it. Hammond sends it back behind him. Utah player brings it in. That shot is going to go left to Lopez, catches it. Andrew Everett goes right after that puck and sends it into the corner, and Josh Lopez is going to get there first. Christensen now with it. Christensen shot far right. Tate Lavelle sends it back to Trevor Gall. Gall took a shot, lost the puck. There it is. Lavelle has it behind the net. Lavelle's battling. He's knocked down as the Utah player tries to clear it. Sends it back over to Hammond. Hammond's going to chase after it. Hammond tried to clear it. Now Gall applying some pressure. Hammond, they send that back to their defenseman, and he steps up. Puck is tipped into the corner. If the ref would just get out of the way. Goes back to the other defenseman and steps through the traffic. Just Ethan with a great save. Goes over the behind the net. Puck's in front. Ice Warriors need to get that out. Christensen trying to give a big hit there. Hammond's going to clear it, and this will be a icing on Las Vegas. Hey, Greg, Shelly, Irene, thanks for joining us. It's 9:45 left here in the first period. Still 0-0 in the championship game here at America First Center. Nixon, Spencer, Futrell, Smith. And that shot saved. Goes over to Robbins. Robbins with pressure gets it over to Ethan Smith. Smith in neutral ice. He's going to dump it in the corner and chase. Futrell gets there. He's battling for it. Goes behind the net. Utah tries to bring it out. They're able to get it out, but it goes over to Robbins. Robbins sends it to Spencer. Spencer sends it and dumps it into the corner. Smith going after that. Nixon tried to give a hit. That gets over to Smith, and that's going to be icing. 9 minutes left in the first. Hi, Susan. Hi, Ellis. So far, great looking game. All right, Lopez and Everett. Robbins, Christensen, Spencer. They get behind the net. Puck is loose. It's at Spencer's feet. Spencer's laid out on the ice. That puck goes into the corner. Goes back behind towards Robbins. Robbins knocked off the puck, but he's able to get it out. And we're going to have Nope, no penalty. Coming out now, Epperson and Anderson, along with Christensen, or staying with Christensen, Everett, Lopez. Puck goes over to Everett. Everett gets it out. Everett giving a nice little reverse hit there. Anderson sends it forward. Lavelle comes across, knocks that kid off the puck. Anderson gives another hit. Puck is at Christensen's feet. They're looking for it. And Anderson smartly chips that high like a wedge shot. Gets it over to Everett. Everett has a shot. Pad save. Goes behind the net. Goes back over to Lavelle. Gets it back to Lavelle. Goes over to Anderson. Anderson shot. Just left of the net. Goes back over to Lavelle. Everett's getting off the ice. Mikado Welsh now on. Macho stepping forward. Cross ice pass. And Anderson's going to step forward now. Anderson's going to dump it. Goes over to Mikado Welsh. Now Utah brings it into neutral ice. They're going to take the shot. It's loose puck, and Erdman going to cover it up. 7:25 left in the first. Hey, Paul, thanks for joining us. It's 7:25 left in the first, 0-0. Nixon on its center. That shot hits the pole and gets back to in front of the net. Puck is loose. Hammond able to get a stick in there. Goes into the corner. Hammond goes after it. Hammond gets it over towards Mikado Welsh. Goes back the other way. Trevor Gall's chasing after it. Goes back over to Hammond. Gets it back over to Nixon. Nixon to Futrell. Futrell's going to bring it out of the zone. Futrell jumps it in the corner, and he's going to chase after it. Ice Warriors getting some fresh legs on the ice. Utah brings it out. That puck goes over to Gall. Gall sends it forward. And they're going to send that back behind the Vegas net. Hammond is looking. Hammond sends it to Futrell. Utah brings it in, stepping forward, able to knock it away, but the shot, pad save. Puck is loose in front of the net, gets it over to Futrell. Futrell's looking, passes it forward to Smith, but that's a icing. All right, Spencer, Robbins, Christensen, Smith, and Lopez. All right, goes back into the corner. Robbins is chasing after it. Utah comes away with it, and that's going to be a goal. Utah is going to go up 1-0 with 6:03 left here in the first.
Keep your head up, Warriors. Let's go.
All right, coming out now, it's going to be Nixon, Lopez, Everett, Epperson, and Anderson. Utah has it. They're going to send it over to Anderson. Anderson sent it back the other way. Lopez chasing after the Utah player. Utah keeping it in that side of the ice. Nixon trying to go deliver a big hit. Now it goes over, goes behind Epperson. Oh, it deflected off Sully's skate, and Erdman had to cover it. 5:37 in the first, 1-0. All right, need your Ice Warriors to get a goal on there. Lavelle has it. Lavelle gets it over to Mikado Welch. Gets it over to Lavelle. Lavelle dumps it. Ice Warriors going to chase after it. Goes back over to Gall. Gall keeps it in. Gall steps forward. That shot. Loose puck. Oh, it's covered up. All right, Hammond, Lavelle, Gall, Mikado Welch, and Nixon. All right, battling for it. Lavelle trying to get it out. Hammond tries to keep it in. It gets behind him. Goes over to Trevor Gall. Gall sends it off the boards. That's not going to be an icing. Utah trying to bring it out. Hammond gets his stick in there. And goes over to Hammond. Now, they try to bring that in. Offsides. 4:40 left in the first.
Argue with the ref. Sounds great, Thomas.
Coming out is Christensen, Futrell, Smith, Spencer, and Robbins. Gets behind the defenseman, goes back over, gets behind Robbins. Erdman's going to send that into the corner. Robbins passes it forward to Futrell. Vegas able to get it out. Smith there goes with a lot of pressure. Smith to Futrell. Puck is loose in front and takes a hit off of one of our players. Robbins chases after it. Robbins gets there. Gets it over to Futrell. Comes out. Smith delivering a big hit there. Goes, well, still at neutral ice. Robbins trying to deliver a hit. Spencer now takes an angle. Spencer knocks the kid off the puck. And Smith now brings it at center ice. There's some interference there. They're not calling that. Utah's going to bring it in. Good stick by Futrell. Futrell's going to bring it into the zone with a pass over to Smith. And Smith knocked down right in front of the net. Utah with a save. 3:34 left.
Good effort, Warriors!
Good shift there by the Ice Warriors. Lopez, Everett, Anderson, Epperson, and Nixon. Nixon wins it. Nixon steps forward. Puck's loose. Goes over to Epperson. Goes at his feet. That shot. Puck, oh, just left of the net. Epperson has it. Sends it behind the net over to Lopez. Lopez tries to get it back to Anderson. Anderson's going to slow him up. And miscommunication. Loose puck. And a little bit of pushing and shoving there. Got some parents dancing over here. All right. He goes back to the D. Loose puck. And, loose puck Bad break there. Ice Miners are going to score again. Didn't see the puck. 2-0, Utah. All right, Ethan Erdman shaking that off. Ice Warriors going to need to get something here to change this momentum. Christensen, Mikado Welsh, and Lavelle.
0-0, let's go.
All right, Coach Jared's having a conversation with the ref. Looking for the goalie interference is what Jared's having a conversation about.
What?
All right, we're going to be underway here. Christensen. That goes high. Hammond catches it. Gets over to Lavelle. Lavelle back to Hammond. Hammond back to Gall. Gall sends it forward to Mikado Welsh.
Let's go, Macho!
Utah is going to have it behind the net, trying to get it out. Lavelle keeps it in. And that goes over to Gall. Gall's going to send it back into the corner, but that's an offsides.
Play it. He could have left. He was like, tag it up.
Ice Warriors had some opportunities here, just not able to capitalize on a couple of them.
Let's go, Warriors!
Hammond and Gall are your defensemen. Lavelle with the puck. Goes back to Hammond. Hammond sends it over to Mikado Welsh. Macho brings it in. That shot left of the net. Lavelle has it. Sends it behind the net over to Christensen. Christensen sends it to another save. Slashing on, let's see. See who's going to the box. The Utah player is going to the box. Someone needs to explain to that Utah player that we have rules in this game, and he's violating them. He got it. No.
Well, your rules analyst down there.
All right. Robbins and Spence are your defensemen. Everett, Nixon, and Lopez are your forwards. And this is the first power play for your Ice Warriors. That goes back to Robbins. Takes a bad bounce. Robbins passes to Spencer. Spencer passes to Nixon. They send that forward. Spencer's going to get there. Spencer goes behind the net. He's looking. Gets it over to Lopez. Lopez sends it over to Nixon. Nixon sent the puck into the penalty box briefly. Not looking like a power play in that first 30 seconds. All right. Spencer delivering a big hit. Robbins going to bring it out. Robbins sends it across the ice to Everett, who was wide open. Everett, great pass back. Loose puck in front. Utah comes out of it. Nixon keeps it from coming out. Nixon still has the puck. Nixon's going to be in front of the net. It goes left. Spencer now spins it back into the corner. And Utah tried to clear it. Robbins keeps it in. Robbins to Spencer. Spencer puts it in. And Spencer gives a great reverse hit right here in front of the net, or in front of the camera. Nixon comes over and dishes out a little hit here against number 96. Yeah, Spencer told that kid to have a seat. Everett hit from behind. Lavelle now with the puck. Lavelle sends it back towards Robbins. Robbins taps it back the other way. Everett he's hitting the head. Lavelle goes forward in the corner. Goes over to Lavelle. Lavelle's going to bring it across the red line, gets it over to Christensen. Christensen's going to chase after it. Now Lavelle with it. Robbins just laid a kid out and put that kid on his back. His name's Justin Robbins for that kid. All right. Epperson tried to get it out. That shot's just left of the net. And that's a late hit on Epperson. They're not going to call it. All right. It is starting to get a little chippy here, ladies and gentlemen.
Get it under control.
All right. What's your thoughts here? Well, let me go. I'm going to go to the great Jerry Lopez. Then I'm going to go back.
Well, what's that? The Utah team's playing fast. We just have to match their speed, match their physicality, and you know what? We just need to start handling pucks better and getting rid of them. You know what? If we try to spend any time with the puck on our stick, they're on top of us. So we gotta move those pucks as soon as we get them on our blade. They need to be, puck needs to be off the blade quicker. So but other than that, we're doing okay. We just need to match their speed and the rate of play. We need to be faster.
I'll tell you, we've seen some good hits. Spencer and Robbins put two kids on their backs, and that's what we need to see more of.
They need to keep up the physicality for sure. I like the effort in this game. We just need to get those pucks. We need to clean it up in front of the net. They've been sitting in front of the net. We need to get there and clean it up.
All right, so we're coming back out. Start of the second period. All right, coming out is going to be Futrell, Christensen, Smith, Epperson, and Anderson.
0-0, let's go! What's the score, Warriors?
It's getting loud here. All right, Utah's going to have the puck. They're going to go behind the net.
You can't be coaching in the box, in the penalty box.
Anderson with it. Anderson sends it behind the net. Smith now goes after it. Smith has it at his feet. Tried to get it back over to Epperson, just got between the two of them. Epperson sends it over to Anderson. Gets it forward. Hits a skate and comes the other way. Goes left of the net. And we're able to clear it. Smith comes away with the puck. Smith has an opportunity here, just left or right of the net. Smith sends it back to Anderson. Anderson sends it over to Futrell. Futrell's going to leave it for Epperson. Epperson shot just right. And Nixon now on the ice along with, Smith is going after it. They send that forward. Epperson's going to chase after it, but that's going to be an icing. All right, Ice Warriors looking good. Just 9 shots to 7 shots. It's not that, those two difference in goals is the difference in the shots on goal. Lopez, Gall, Nixon, Everett, and Hammond. Goes over back to Gall. Gall's shot left of the net. And that's going to be an icing. Utah has it. They're going to bring it out. Bring it into their zone. They send that pass back, but Vegas was ready for it. Gall with the puck. Gall sends it forward to Everett. Goes back the other way. And that's going to be an icing as the ref is knocked down on the ground by the Utah player.
That's what we're dealing with, ref. Figure it out.
Hopefully the ref realizes these. All right. getting nice and interesting here in this rink. Thank God this is a Sunday afternoon game and not a Friday, Saturday night, 8 o'clock game. Lavelle, Gall, Nixon, Mikado, Welsh, and Hammond. Goes over to Mikado Welsh. He has it behind the net. Macho sends it. Puck is right in front of the net. They get it out. Lavelle, he gets it over to Nixon behind the net. Puck goes right in front of the net. It's still covered up. A little bit of push. I'm sure some late pushes and shoves are coming. Do they have a kid in the box?
Yeah, that kid got a 2-minute.
Oh, he did. Okay. All right. Macho has it. Mikado Welsh pad save. Loose puck. Got some more pushing and shoving. You didn't know that the featherweight boxing championship was being held here at the America First Center. Yes. Yes. All right, goes back to Lavelle. Lavelle sends it over to Hammond. Hammond gets it over to Mikado Welsh. Right in front. Loose puck and a... That's got to be a goal. That's a save? Oh, my God. How did he save that? Wow. Wow. That goalie is on fire. All right. Who called a timeout? All right. Utah's calling a timeout. Interesting. Interesting timeout there for Utah. He saw the shift in the momentum. All right, Jerry, thoughts on this first few minutes of the second period?
Well, we are thinking a lot faster and just playing instead of worrying about whether the puck is perfectly on our blade or whatever. We're just doing and doing it at a faster rate, and that's what we need to do to get back into this game. If we slow down our thought process, we're going to get beat. I mean, everybody here needs to think faster and move faster, get pucks off their sticks, and make those guys skate a little bit. Right now, they're just and we're not thinking at the right rate. They're just on top of us, and we're turning the puck over. We can't allow that. So, but I like the energy. Whatever Jared said after the first period, I think it's starting to work. Let's hope we can keep it up, because if we can keep it up, we can get back in this game.
All right, coming out, Justin Robbins, Tyler Spencer, Zach Mikado Welsh, Tate Lavelle, and Big Calvin Christensen. All right, goes back to Lavelle. Lavelle sends it to Spencer. Spencer puts it in behind the net. Christensen has it. Christensen sends it back for Mikado Welsh. And Christensen's just going to knock him off. Now Lavelle's looking for the puck. Mikado Welsh going after it. They're able to get it out. Robbins gets a stick in there, gets it towards Macho. And we are going to go on the power play again. Number 96 for Utah called for the slash. And your Ice Warriors will be on a power play with 11:05 left here in the second period. Staying with Nixon, Lopez, Everett, Spencer, and Robbins. Everett with it. Everett has it behind the net. Everett gets it over to Nixon. Nixon, oh, pad save. This goalie is something else. Gets it over to Everett. Everett's battling for it. Utah tries to bring it out. Nixon puts some pressure. They're going to dump it and chase. Robbins is going to go after it. Spencer has it. Spencer brings it up. Spencer with the pass to Nixon. Nixon tried to get it to Everett. Utah's going to send that back. Gets it over to Lopez. Lopez with the opportunity and pads right in the breadbasket. Oh, we're out shooting them. Yeah, we're out. 12 shots on goal, 9 for Utah. Got to get one past this goalie. Everett, Lavelle, Christensen, Spencer, Robbins. Goes back to Spencer. Spencer to Lavelle. Lavelle sends it back behind the net for Everett. Everett gets it. Oh. Everett back to Robbins. Robbins fires. Goes high into the net. Goes into the corner. Christensen sends it back over towards Lavelle. Takes a bad bounce. Utah's going to bring it out. They're going to dump it, but Robbins is there. He gets it first. Gets it over back to Robbins. Robbins to Mikado Welsh. Macho dumps it. They're going to chase after it. Puck's behind the net for Christensen. And went into the net. Slashing. Let's see who it's on. 40 seconds. Is Utah going to the box? No, Calvin Christensen's going to the box. All right. 4-on-4 for the next 40 seconds. Anderson, Epperson, Nixon, and Lavelle. And puck's battling there in front of the net. Epperson sends it over towards Lavelle. Utah has it at the blue line. Goes back towards Epperson. Epperson's looking. Takes the bounce. They kick it back. Cross ice pass. Anderson's going to go after it. And Anderson has it. Anderson just brings it out. He passes it. He's able to clear it. Anderson has it. Sends it over to Epperson. Epperson to Lavelle. All right. It is penalty kill at this point. 1:14 left on the penalty kill for the Ice Warriors. Utah's going to bring that in. Good defensive play there. Puck goes. Nixon has it. Nixon's going to take what would have been an icing. Utah's goalie came out and played it. Sends that forward. Utah brings it in. Gets it over to Anderson. Anderson sends it back the other way. 43 seconds left in the penalty kill. Anderson gets a body on him. Lavelle able to get to the puck. Lavelle goes behind the net. Sends it around. Epperson now gets it over to Anderson. Anderson slows up, sends it high, clears it. Good back check there by Lavelle. Utah brings it in, working through the crowd. And a goal. Wow. That kid is good. All right. 3-0 in favor of Utah. We're playing with this team. The shots on goal we're leading. The problem is we just can't get one pass.
You can't clean up in front of the net.
In front of the net. Yeah, their goalie's playing well and can't clean up those loose pucks.
Keep your heads up, Warriors. Let's go.
Smith, Christensen, Futrell, Gall, and Hammond. Up. Wait. Anderson's going to the box. All right, we're going to be on the penalty kill again. I don't know what Anderson did.
If it was a delayed penalty, they scored.
Okay. All right. Smith coming off the ice. It's going to be a 5-on-4 for 2 minutes. Utah sends that back to back. Why?
Because that goal was a power play goal, so even though it was a delayed penalty, it didn't count towards that power play.
All right. Hooking was the penalty. Okay. Futrell's going to dump it in the corner and chase after it. Futrell there. Good effort there by Futrell. Utah gets it out. Futrell, great job, or Christensen with a great back check. And Utah not able to keep it in. Futrell's going to chase after it.
Let's go, Zach! Stay with him!
Utah having to get regrouped. They pass that in. They're going to... They make the pass, and Erdman's going to cover it up. 1 minute left in the penalty kill. 6:53 left in the second. Still 3-0 in favor of the Utah Ice Miners. Coming out now is going to be Spencer and Robbins, Christensen and Everett. Utah's shot hits. Puck is... All right. Robbins is able to send it all the way back.
You don't want to play it again? What?
49 seconds left in the penalty kill. Okay, Nixon wins that. Nixon sends it the other way. Everett's going to chase after it. Utah brings it out. Everett with a great back check. Nixon applying some pressure. Utah sends that forward. That's offsides. How was that not offsides? Puck is loose in front of the net. Robbins now with it. Goes behind the net. And they're going to take that shot left of the net pad save. Goes back out. D to D. Great save by Erdman. 2 seconds left in the penalty kill. Staying with Spencer and Robbins, bringing out Christensen and Mikado Welch. All right. Goes behind the net. Robbins goes after it. Robbins has it, gets it over to Mikado Welch, and this should be an icing. But the penalty has been killed, and Ice Warriors are at full strength. Lopez, Mikado Welch, Christensen, Spencer, and Robbins. Goes back to Spencer. Spencer sends it high into the net. Spencer sends it back around the corner. Nobody was there. Utah has it. Robbins has it. Utah shot goes left into the corner. Now Mikado Welch goes after it. Looks like Spencer has it. Spencer sends it high again. It hits the roof. That's Spencer's signature move, sending that high to clear it. But, yeah, you're not allowed to hit the roof.
The speaker wasn't away.
Yeah, if you move that speaker, that speaker wasn't there yesterday. All right, coming on, Epperson and Anderson will replace Spencer Robbins. Christensen, Mikado Welch, and Lopez. Lopez is going to bring it out. He's in neutral ice. He dumps it and chases. Utah sends that around the corner. Epperson's going to keep it in. Epperson's shot and deflection. Goal! Goal for your Ice Warriors. Epperson takes the shot. It deflects off the Utah player's skate, and Josh Lopez is right there to put it in the back of the net.
Where's Epperson at?
Epperson the assist, number 27, and the goal is going to be 50. Yep, 51. All right, that's what we needed. Ice Warriors 1, Utah 3. Plenty of hockey left. 5:07 in the second.
Right about now, I need Warriors!
Okay, look at this. There's a line adjustment. Justin Robbins has been moved to forward. Goes over to Epperson. Epperson sends it back towards to Lavelle. Lavelle gets it over to Nixon. Nixon looks, and that's going to be offsides. So coach has made an adjustment. He's put Nixon, Lavelle, and Justin Robbins on it forward. See how this works out for us. Ice Warriors showing a lot of fight here. Goes into the corner. Robbins is going to chase after him. They bring that out, and Lavelle able to tip it forward. Utah's going to bring it into the zone. They take the shot. Pad save. Epperson. That was a scary pass. Scary backward pass by that Utah player, but Erdman was ready. 4:27 left in the second. All right, coming out now, Smith, Christensen, Futrell, Gall, and Hammond. Hammond tries to clear it, goes back to Hammond. Hammond sends it into some kids. And Hammond now chasing after it. The ref won't get out of the way. They are on back and forth. And send that back behind the net. Gall applying a lot of pressure there. They get it over to Smith. Gall's there to try to get it out. Goes back the other way. Gall sends it right behind. Gall with some pressure. Utah keeping it in. Gets behind the net. And gets over to Futrell. Futrell has Hammond. Hammond's going to bring it in. Hammond takes a shot, but Hammond goes into the player in front of him. Utah has it. Behind the net. Futrell steps forward and just steals the puck. And Futrell takes a penalty. And your Ice Warriors are going to go on the power play after Futrell was tackled with the hook. All right, Robbins back on D with Spencer, Nixon, Lopez, and Everett. And this will be your power play. Goes over to Everett. And they're going to clear that. Spencer's going to chase after it. Spencer looks forward. Spencer gets it to Nixon. Nixon sends it in the corner. Lopez and Everett chase after it. Everett battling for it. Goes back into the corner. And Utah is going to ice that. And that will be icing. 1:30 left in the penalty or in the power play. 2:44 left here in the second. 3-1 in favor of the Utah Park City Ice Miners. Nixon, Lopez, and Everett. Spencer and Robbins. Goes over to Everett. Sends that across the ice. Spencer comes forward. Spencer sends it back into the corner towards Lopez. That goes back over to Robbins. Gets behind Robbins. Robbins is chasing. Robbins is too fast. He's going to get there. Robbins passes it to himself off the board. Robbins is going to bring it in. Robbins, he's not. Robbins is going to draw another penalty. Your Ice Warriors are going to have 1 minute, 4 seconds, and it's going to be 5-on-3. I believe, let's see what. No, he's keeping them out for the 5-on-3. All right, we are keeping this. Yeah, he's going to call timeout. I knew that was coming. All right, it's going to be a timeout for the Ice Warriors to give this line a break. All right, Jerry.
Well, right now we're playing at, our work rate is where it needs to be, using a soccer term. Our work rate is where it needs to be, and now we're creating chances, and like some of these penalties are just because we're playing harder and we're playing faster. That's why some of these penalties are happening. So, we just need to continue this work rate and protect the front of the net, and you know what? We can get back into this game.
Yeah, definitely a fast-paced game. They got some great players, but, we're right neck and neck with them. I mean, if you look at the reality, a couple of those shots go in, and we're winning in the game. All right, timeout.
We are creating those chances the right way. We're just playing hard, and we're thinking fast, and we're playing fast. So we just need to continue.
We just need a little bit of puck luck to get those pucks in. Yeah, well, we're going the right direction.
All right, for the 5-on-3, we're staying with the same players on the ice. Everett sends it back to Robbins. Robbins is going to step forward. Robbins sends it over to Everett. Everett sends it over towards Spencer. Spencer sends it back to Robbins. Robbins' shot goes it's deflected. Spencer tries to keep it in. He does. Sends it over to Robbins. Robbins steps forward. Utah's able to get it. They're going to ice it. 33 seconds left. All right, making an adjustment now. We're going to bring Robbins and Spencer off. We're going to put on Epperson and we're keeping Robbins. Epperson and Robbins. Yeah. Gets that over. Epperson now with it. Epperson to Robbins. Robbins steps forward. Robbins shot just right. Puck's in front of the net. And that goes right. That's going to be ice. And Utah's chasing after it, but that's going to be an icing. 17 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Yeah, got to get one of those shots in the net. .130 left in the second. No one really cares about that right now. What we care about is we got to get something in with this 5-on-3. Ideally, get one in before the 17 seconds is up. Goes in the corner. Robbins trying to keep it in. He does. Robbins gets it to Nixon. Nixon trying to get by. Sends it over to Epperson. Epperson shot. Goal! Goal! Levi Epperson with the goal from the blue line. 1:20 left in the second period. It is 3-2 for your Las Vegas Ice Warriors. That line is Epperson, Lopez, Everett, Nixon, and Robbins. Here's the good news about that. That happened before the 5-on-3 expired. We are still on the power play, 5-on-4 for 1:02. Lopez we're staying with the same line. Gets it over to Nixon. And we're going to dump that behind the net and chase after it. Lopez goes after that puck. Everett goes after it into the corner. Robbins steps forward. Gets behind. It's going to be Everett's there. Back check there by Everett. Great job by Andrew Everett. Sends that forward to Justin Robbins. He's ready. Justin steps forward. Goes into the corner. Robbins sends it back to Lopez. Lopez sends it behind the net over to Nixon. Nixon with the puck. Nixon's looking. Nixon's shot hits the glass, and this is going to come out. Epperson is going to get there. Epperson with it. Epperson sends it towards Robbins. Robbins dumps it into the corner, but Christensen gets there. Christensen centered it. Everett sends it into the corner. And Ice Warriors trying to keep it in. Gets it over to, well, it was in. Puck goes high into the corner. Lopez goes after it. Lopez been on the ice for like 5 minutes. Lopez gets it, and we have a whistle. High stick. On who? 2 seconds left in the second period. Man, what an exciting 2 minutes. All right, we got Mikado Welsh, Sully Anderson, TJ Hammond, Calvin Christensen, and Tate Lavelle on the ice for your Ice Warriors. 2.1 seconds. Goes back to Hammond. All right. I'm going to run to the bathroom.
Okay. All right. It's the end of the second period. It's a 3-2 game. The shots are tied at shots are even at 15. I think that was a great period for our guys. They're playing the game the right way. They're thinking the game the right way, and they're sharing the puck. And this just needs to continue in the third period. Confidence is everything in this game, and right now they got a lot of it. And right now we just need to continue what we're doing. You want to say anything? Marissa, do you want to? All right, I was going to let Marissa offer some commentary, but right now she can't. She's trying to get her breath, so.
What do you guys think of this? You're excited, and we need all the energy. Focus to the screen so we can come back to tie it 3-3 and then take the win. Come on. We need all positive energy going to the Warriors right now. If you're out there, send it out. Send it loud. Show your support. Make a comment. Come on, the boys need you.
Boy, that sounds like a coach's wife, doesn't it? All right. Okay, right now on the ice, we have Nixon, Lavelle, Machado, Anderson, and Hammond are your 5 Ice Warriors on the ice right now. And
It's 15 shots to 15 shots. Ice Warriors 2, Miners 3. Start of the third. Lavelle has it.
oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, Lavelle has it. He has it. He passes up to center. Miners take it over. Miners go for a shot. Off Anderson. He blocks it. Goes over to Macho. Macho gets it. Passes it up. Comes out to center ice. Miners have the puck. We're looking to get it. TJ center ice. Nixon looking for it. Miners take it down in the corner deep. Anderson comes up with it. Oh, bad bounce off the boards. Miners come up with it. TJ comes up with it. I don't know how he did it, but he did. Comes up. Hand pass. Hand pass. Oh, here's Ray back. Sorry, guys. Too excited.
All right, thanks for filling in, Janelle. Too much coffee this morning. Had to rush to the bathroom during that intermission. All right. All right, coming out is Calvin Christensen, Futrell, Smith, Gall, and Spencer. Spencer with the puck. And Spencer tying him up in the corner. Smith comes away with it. And don't know where, okay, goes in the corner. Gall's going after it. Behind the puck is loose in front of the net. Smith gets it over to Futrell. Futrell, how Futrell was able to keep that. Futrell sends it into the corner as Smith chases after it. And we are going to be on the power play again. We have rules in this game, and Utah is just not following them.
Our work rate, I know I'm harping on it, but it's causing all these penalties to be drawn, so we need to we need to capitalize on it.
That's
all right.
step 1. Step 2, score on the power play.
All right, Everett, Lopez, Nixon, Robbins, and Epperson on the ice. All right, goes back to Epperson. Epperson steps forward. Epperson fires, pad save. Goes back to Robbins. Robbins sends it over to Everett. Everett goes behind the net. Leaves it for Lopez. Lopez to Robbins. Oh, he tried to get it to Robbins. He tried. Sends it back behind the net. He goes back to Robbins. Robbins steps forward, works his way through, and has it behind the net. That's going to go back towards Epperson. Epperson shot. Deflection. Puck is loose. Robbins still has it. Goes back to Everett. Everett sends it back to Robbins. Robbins puts it on the net. Goes behind towards Lopez. And Everett shot. Loose puck. They send that high. And that's going to be an icing. No, it's not. Epperson's going to get there. Utah player came behind, got it. Gets it over to Robbins. Robbins looks. Robbins going to bring it across the red line. He leaves it over. Well, they send it back the other way. 44 seconds left on the power play. Nixon going to go after it. Nixon gets it, tried to get it to Everett, but that'll be an icing. Who knew how exciting youth hockey is, right? I mean, granted, it's like my 9th hockey game that I've broadcasted over the last 3 days, but they've been all good games. Except last, yeah, great games. Yeah, they did match them well. Calvin Christensen sends it over to Spencer. Spencer has it behind the net. Spencer gets it over to Lavelle. Lavelle tries to get it to Christensen. He does. Sends it into the corner towards Mikado Welsh. Goes back, gets behind Hammond. However, Lavelle's there. Lavelle sends it forward towards Christensen. And that's going to be covered up by Utah. 9 seconds left on the power play. All right, sticking with Lavelle, Christensen, Mikado Welsh, Spencer, and Hammond. All right, Mikado Welsh has it, gets it in the corner there. Utah has their player out. They're going to send that all the way, but that's icing. Spencer can slow up there. Spencer having a little conversation with that Utah player. I'm sure it was just he was welcoming that kid to Las Vegas, asking him how his trip was. I'm sure that's exactly how that conversation went. All right, goes back over to Lavelle. Lavelle sends it back to Hammond. Goes behind Hammond. Spencer's going to take an angle to try to stop it. Spencer gets there, knocks him off the puck, and sends the puck. And Spencer again knocks the kid off the puck in the corner. And Utah has it. Lavelle has it. Someone's going to the box. I don't know who it is. It's someone on our team. It's going to go Calvin Christensen to the box. No? Yeah, it's Christian. Calvin Christensen, he has that who me look on his face. Would lead me to believe it's Calvin. Ref is talking to Coach Jared. All right, 10 minutes, 12 seconds left in the game. We are on the penalty kill. Nixon goes behind. They try to center it. We dodged a bullet there. Send it back to the defenseman. They're passing that puck around. Save. Now Anderson has it. Anderson tried to clear it. They caught the puck. Good job by Nixon. He clears it. Offsides. All right. Nixon, Lavelle, Anderson, and Trevor Gall. Goes back into the corner. Anderson's going to chase after it. Anderson has it, sends it high. Gets into the corner. Anderson fighting for it. Utah tries to center it, but they get it over to Nixon. Nixon decides he's just going to take a shot on goal. 1:22 left. And they send that all back. They send it back to Anderson, who sends it right back the other way. And great, another good stop by Nixon. Nixon sends it into the opposite corner. Lavelle and Nixon are getting off the ice. And Anderson, Nixon's still there. Robbins now on the ice. They're going to bring that in. Great move there, but we played it well. Anderson sends it forward, tried to connect to Robbins. Robbins is out as a forward. 42 seconds left on the penalty kill. Utah's going to bring that in. Losing it in the corner. And that shot was saved. Anderson sends it back towards Robbins. Robbins working on the Utah player. Robinson's still working on that stick. He has it behind the net. Robbins is a one-man show, sends it back to Anderson. Anderson's shot hits the pad of the Utah player. Anderson sends it back behind the net again. Great job by Sully there. 3 seconds left. 1. Your Ice Warriors have killed the penalty, and they are at full strength. Calvin Christensen now coming on the ice for Vegas. Christensen now knocks him off the puck. Lopez shot, pad save, and comes back to Epperson. Epperson has it, sends it, leaves it. Utah is able to get to it, and Epperson knocks him completely off the puck. Epperson just lays him out. They're going to call boarding on Epperson, and that's going to be a shot saved by Erdman. This is going to be a Robbins with the puck, and Vegas going right back on the penalty power play, or penalty kill. All right, Marissa, I gotta take a deep breath. We have 17 shots on goal for each team. 7 minutes, 38 seconds in the third. The score is 3-2 in favor of Utah. We got to stay out of the box. Coming out for the penalty kill is going to be Hammond, Spencer, Christensen. Saved by Erdman. Christensen applying some pressure. Lavelle coming out applying pressure. Sending them in now. Goes behind the net. They send that back out. They're cycling that puck. They send it behind the net into the corner. Utah with it. Cross ice pass. And that hits Spencer right in the stomach. Utah still with the puck. Another effort goes behind the net. Utah still with the puck. Christensen there. Now Hammond. Pad save. Spencer trying to get to it. Send that back. They drop that back. Utah trying to get a lane. Bounces. Goes behind the net. Hammond tries to get it, and it's covered up by Erdman. Spencer getting in a little pushing match there with the kid. 33 seconds left in the penalty kill. So those kids were out there for 90 seconds, and great effort there. 33 seconds left in the penalty kill. Coming out now, Robbins, Nixon, Anderson, and Gall. Puck covered up by Erdman. 6:08 left. Goes back into the corner to Anderson. Anderson sends it high. It's going to bounce. That's going to kill some time. 23 seconds left on the penalty kill. Goes back to Anderson again. He tries to do the same. Nixon gets a stick in there. Nixon gets it. Oh. Hand pass. Well, no. How are they going to say it's a hand pass? I don't know if that is a hand. I mean, the other player hit it. Oh, yeah, see, I think they're having a talk because I don't think it was a hand pass. That's called let's make up for it and bring it all the way over there. That's exactly what that is. See, I'm getting pretty good at this officiating. That's called a make up. Let's drop the puck over here since you just screwed that up. Nixon, Gall, Anderson, and Robbins. Utah brings that in, and Anderson's just going to put a shoulder into the kid. Hits the pole, goes behind the net. Anderson with it, tries to clear it, goes back to the defenseman. And save. Anderson, it's at Anderson's feet. Puck is loose. And loose puck, and we cleared it out. Goalie's helmet is off. They blow the whistle. Great battle there in front of the net. And the penalty has been killed. It is 3-2. 5 minutes, 26 seconds left in this championship game against the Utah Ice Miners. Your Warriors are down by 1. I was told if I take deep breaths and control my breathing, I can bring down my blood pressure. All right, Gall sends it around the corner towards Lopez. Lopez is tied up there. Lopez sends it back towards Gall. Gall sends it forward to Robbins. Robbins is able to get it out of the zone. Oh, almost had Lopez. Oh. I just can't. You know, sometimes you just can't. Today is one of those days. All right, goes back over towards the corner. Anderson's going to get there. Anderson sends it high. He chips it out. That's a pitching wedge chip. And, oh, Gall tried to catch it. He wasn't able to. But the other player completely missed the puck for Utah. Covered up by Erdman. Coming out now is going to be Mikado Welsh, Everett, Christensen, Spencer, and Hammond. Mikado Welsh has it, trying to bring it out. Spencer tries to stand him up. Nice little battle between 85 for Utah and Tyler Spencer there. Goes behind the net. Ref is down. Ref is shaken up. Goes around, gets behind Spencer, but Hammond has an angle. Spencer able to get a stick and recover from it. Utah with the puck. He sends that back into the corner. Puck's in front of the net and saved by Erdman. Oh my goodness. 4:12 left here in the game. Checking on the ref. He's a little shaken up. Not sure who. Someone hit the ref. He hit his head. He's earning that $25 a game. All right. Goes back over towards. All right. Lavelle has it. Lavelle's going to bring it out. Crosses the red line. Takes the shot. Goes off the pad. Lavelle goes after it. Goes back to Nixon. Nixon's tied up. Gets it back in the corner towards Lavelle. And now Gall steps forward. Gall's hit. Nixon able to keep it in. Well, stops the puck. What's the whistle? Hand pass.
To who? Himself?
And stop the, well, actually, it was good because there was a guy racing over there.
All right.
That was actually a good play.
Robbins, Gall, Nixon, Epperson, and Lavelle. Good job by Robbins. Wow. Offsides. Whoo! Man. And the loud, here's the loud. If you're listening to the game yesterday, the loud lady from Utah, she's screaming over here on the left-hand side wanting a penalty. Well, unfortunately, lady, there's no penalty. It's called a clean hit. All right. Goes over to Robbins. Robbins kind of reverse hit the kid from behind. He's battling for it in the corner. Not sure who comes it. Goes over to Epperson. Epperson's going to step forward. Epperson steps forward. Epperson's shot goes into the corner. Nixon goes after it. Goes back to Gall. Gets behind Gall. Utah's going to slow it up. Nixon delivering a hit. Some bodies are flying. Nixon looks slow to get up. Lavelle with a lot of pressure there. Nixon's getting off the ice slowly. Lavelle slowing him up. Gall's going to go after it. And Vegas going to clear it. Christensen applying some pressure there. Gall steps forward. Going back and forth right in front of us. It's it, Robbins. Well, it's actually Epperson has it. Sends it over to Everett. Everett's looking. Everett dumps it. 2 minutes, 25 seconds left. Christensen taking an angle. Gets over to Robbins. Robbins has it. Goes back to Everett. Everett shot. Loose puck. Robbins has it. Puck is still loose. Christensen battling for it. Goes back. Trevor Gall steps forward, sends it back into the corner. And it goes back over to Robbins. Robbins shot. And saved by Utah. 2 minutes left. It is 3-2 in this championship game. 21 shots on goal for Utah, 20 for your Las Vegas Ice Warriors. Coming out now, Mikado Welsh staying with Everett. Sully Anderson, Tyler Spencer, and Calvin Christensen. And goes back to Anderson. Anderson sends it over to Everett. Goes behind the net to Mikado Welsh. Mikado Welsh has it. Sends it back to Everett. Everett tries to center it. It's blocked. Gets over to Christensen. Christensen drops it back. Everett's battling for it there in the corner. Goes back. Utah has it. They're going to bring it out. They're going to dump it into the corner. Goes into the corner. Spencer's going to go after it as well. He's tied up. Takes him away from the play. Gets it over to Mikado Welsh. Pass over to Everett. Everett brings it in. Everett's looking. He dumps it into the corner smartly. Everett's fighting for it. We have pulled the goalie. Pulled the goalie. And they are going to shoot that all the way to the right for an icing. Wow. 1:02 left here. Oh, my God. Deep breaths. 1 minute, 4 seconds. We have 6 players on the ice for the last 1 minute and 4 seconds. Those 6 are Sully Anderson, Tyler Spencer, Mikado Welsh, Justin Robbins, Nixon, and Lopez. Puck's in front of the net, goes back to Anderson. Anderson's shot goes back over to Spencer. Spencer steps forward. Spencer's shot. Goal! Tyler Spencer with the goal to tie it up. 3-3 with 55 seconds. Yes! Whose kid is that? Yes! Your Las Vegas Ice Warriors have tied it up in the championship game on an empty net goal by Tyler Spencer. to tie it. It is 21 shots on goal apiece, 3-3, and we have 55 seconds left in this game. If I said I had to take a deep breath before, I really need a breath. Yeah, whose kid is that? Can you tell I'm a little happy? All right, Nixon, Robbins, Lopez, Spencer, and Anderson. Goes back over to Spencer. Spencer sends the puck high, trying to get it to Robbins. Comes back, Utah has it. Comes back, gets behind. Well, Nixon's going to go after it. Nixon trying to get it out, gets it over to Robbins. Robbins smartly sends it across the ice. 37 seconds left. Coming out now, Lavelle. Robbins with the puck. Robbins dumps it deep. Lavelle is going to chase after it. Goes into the corner. And sends that back to Anderson. Anderson slows it up, gets it over to Robbins, sends it over to Lavelle. 17 seconds left. Lavelle dumps it. 13 seconds. They're looking. Oh, Robbins able to get it. Robbins tried to center it. 3 seconds that left. Anderson stops it. And Anderson's going to send it the other way. We are tied in the championship game and going to overtime. All right. Jerry, you know, some days you just can't, right?
Yeah. Well, let's see. As Ray and Marissa try to get their breath back, you know, after that third goal, you know what? They just started playing fast, playing hard, and thinking fast. And, you know, then they're back in this game. So now we just have to continue to do the same thing and protect the front of our net, and we're going to be okay, you know. But these guys showed something by coming back, you know. I mean, you got to play this way the entire game, you know, especially in a championship game. So, you know what? We're glad we're here. Let's make this happen.
All right. Well, we are ready. The intermission is over. Going to be switching up. And we are in overtime in the championship game. It's 3-3. 22 shots on goal for your Las Vegas Ice Warriors. 21 shots on goal for the Park City Ice Miners. All right, coming out. And this is going to be a 3-on-3. We're going to start with Christensen, Robbins, and Spencer for the 3-on-3. The rules for overtime, it is 3-on-3 hockey.
So different. Oh my God.
It is a completely different game.
Let's go, Warriors!
Puck goes back. Spencer is going to chase after it. It's at Spencer's feet. They're battling in the corner. And Spencer and the other player are both on the ground. Utah has the puck. Christensen goes back, trying to get it out. And goal by Utah. Oh. Utah's going to win in overtime with a 4-3 goal in this championship game. Look, disappointing finish, but let me tell you, the Ice Warriors played a phenomenal game against a great team. Nothing to hang your heads low about. And again, it's a great team. They played a great game. And
with 3-on-3, it's whoever gets the puck first.
It is. That is a different game with a 3-on-3 hockey. All right. We'll stay with it for the celebration. I mean, the reality, you want your championship games to be this type of excitement, right? Obviously, you want to be on the winning end, but how much better of a closer game? Look at the scoreboard. 22 shots on goal for each team. The score is in overtime 4-3. Apparently one of the kids on the Utah team, it's his birthday. Both teams coming out to the ice for the award presentation.
On behalf of White Hockey Team, we'd like to thank all of our players for a great weekend and a great final game. First, we'll start with our runners-up, the Las Vegas Ice Warriors.
Go back to church.
And now, our champions, the Park City Ice Miners.
All right, so that will conclude the award ceremony. Your Ice Warriors will take second place in a very hard-fought battle. Our next game, I have to look. Your Ice Warriors play in, what is that, about 14 days, no, about 12 days from now. Our next game is in Riverside, California for President's Day weekend. It's the 16th of February at 5 p.m. Pacific time. We'll see you then. Hope you guys can join us.